Session is being. Okay, good morning to all. So this is your drive. Actually, this is the original bridge where you have been joined today. Okay, for regular classes, use this link every day. Okay, and we have a Telegram group, right? So in Telegram group, we are going to be communicate each other. So the online people who is doing any lab work, if you have any questions, you can post in that group. So I can give reply to it. Okay, and this is your drive. So might be most of the people got this drive. All right, so here you can see your admin sessions every day. So day wise, even if you miss this one, okay, you will have a backup, and you can go here day wise, and you can work out on that. You got, everyone has access of this drive. For time being, I just given a curriculum for you because people are asking me, right? So I just given a curriculum. So what we are going to be deal. So these are the certain options that we are going to be deal. Okay, with the project related stuff. Okay, with the project related stuff. Fine. This is only admin activities. Again, for development, I will give. In admin, we have a deployment also, because some of the people has registered only for admin part. Okay, so they need a deployments. So that's why I included deployment management here. And this Jira, Git versioning tools, and backup and revise. So these are the certain things that I have been included here. You can find it out it. And here I have been mentioned some trailhead activities. Okay, so every day I'm going to be update this one. Yesterday I have been updated. Okay, this is a topic and this is a link. You have to click on this link. You have to open this link and perform that activity, and just post information in the Telegram group. I have been completed so and so topic. Telegram in the Telegram group, you just post the information. These are regular activities that I'm expecting, because if you follow my instructions, okay, definitely it could be very easy. Definitely you'll get a job, no doubt in that. Without my references or anything else, you can easily get a job if you follow my instructions. Clear? Okay. So we'll start today's session. Yeah. Yesterday, we have seen about the user management, right? And we already know how to create profile and how to create the user, and how to assign that profile to the user, and how to logging into that user, and again creating some records. Okay, we have seen it yesterday. So this is the user. He will have the access of profile, so that based on that, how can I move this one? Close doc, right? So based on that, based on the profile access, he can access the application, tabs, objects, and fields. This is what we have been learned yesterday. Okay. Today, we'll see how to develop the applications. Today, we'll see how to develop the applications. So, ready for today's session. So inside a Salesforce, generally, what do you mean by application means, if you see either in a classic or a lightning experience, this is the app menu. I am saying that these are the applications. In lightning experience, yeah, this is the app menu. Here you can see app menu. It is loading. This is the app menu. When you click on that, a model pop up. That means app launcher will be, see, drop down. First drop down will come. When you click on this app launcher menu, so these are the applications. If you want to see more applications, means we'll click on the view all. Okay, and when I click on this, I will be navigated to that application, right? So far, when you navigate to the application, when you're accessing these tabs, you are able to create the records. This is what we came to know so far. These are the applications that is given by the Salesforce. If really these applications are helpful to my business, I can use it. If not, I'm going to be develop my own. Okay. So in our project, we are going to develop applications. How many applications means 2 applications. How many applications? 2 applications. So Crompton is our customer. How many departments are there? 2 departments. Sales department, service department. 2 departments are there. Right? So what these people will do, they'll generate business. They will generate business. What these people will do, customer support. Sales department people will generate business on top of the customers. They will support to the customers. So definitely I need 2 applications. For them, I want SMB sales app. So for sales department, I'm going to develop one of the application called SMB sales app. SMB means small medium business sales app. For this one, I'm going to develop what we can say, customer service app. Customer service console app. I'm going to develop 2 applications today. Ready? One application for sales department people, another application for service department people. By using sales app, I'm going to generate a business. By using this customer service app, I'm going to provide a support for the customers. Because people will ask you, why do you create that application? What is the purpose? What is the purpose of this application? What is the purpose of this application? Sales department will use this application to generate business on top of those customers. Got clarity online, people?
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm trying to say, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sales department people use this application every day logging into the Salesforce. They launch this application every day logging into the Salesforce. They launch this application. Okay, they launch this application. By using this application, they'll generate business. Right? Generating business means converting lead to a account. Okay, through that account, the orders purchase and dispatching and everything. And here customer care support. That's why I just given Crompton customer service console app. By using this app, there is all the cases. Here only cases related stuff will be going to be dealt. So in our project, we are going to put 2 applications. One application for SMB sales app, another application for the console app. Okay, which comes under the same project. For same project, we have developed 2 applications. One for sales department, another for the service department. Ready? Okay, boss. Then what is the meaning of application? Generalized observation. Again, if you see, when I launch an application, I can see a group of tabs. Right? What is an application means? Application will have the group of tabs. By accessing these tabs, I can store the data. That's it. Got it? Application. Application is nothing but a group of tabs. Right? So I want to consider those group of tabs under one certain option. That option is nothing but an application. Got it? I want to make few tabs under only one option, so that option is nothing but an application. Application is nothing but a group of tabs. In Salesforce, there are two types of applications are there. There are two types of applications are there. One is custom app. Another one is console app. Custom application, console application. Okay. We'll see the difference also both when you're creating it. You'll get a clarity also. Much clarity you'll get it. Okay, when you're working. How many types of applications are there inside a Salesforce? There are two types of applications. Custom applications and console applications. So definitely you can expect one interview question. What is it? Yeah, what are the types of applications? You'll say custom app and console app. Then definitely they'll ask about the differences. The most askable interview question that is. Okay, what is the difference type? What is the differences between custom app and console app? We are going to build on that one today. Okay, by the observations. Ready? First, we will create application inside a classic. Later, we'll try to sync that application inside a lightning experience. And also we'll try to create application inside a lightning experience as well. Both. This is very, very important today. So most of the people will get confused. Let us see whether you will be confused or not. Ready? So watch my screen from starting to ending. Do I have the user requirement for this? No. I have to create a user story. Right. So here I'm writing as a CRM product owner. Okay. I want an SMB sales app in Salesforce org so that my sales rep will use that application, okay, and will generate business. Right? So what my product owner is expecting, he want an SMB sales app. He want an SMB sales app. Now let's go and try to make some acceptance criteria. One, create an SMB, create an custom application, SMB sales app. Give access to sales rep. Must be visible in both classic and LEX. LEX means lightning experience, shortcut, that is. LEX means lightning experience. It must be visible in both classic and lightning experience. And that application must be accessible by the sales reps. Sales reps means sales representative users. Yesterday we have created one user account, right? Okay. And create a custom application, they are saying. Custom application. Name it as a SMB sales. Okay. So this is the requirement. Generally, you will get it. Like this only, same, exactly the same. While doing unit testing or writing a test cases, we will be follow based on this acceptance criteria only. Sandbox. High priority. This also today I am giving 3. You also have to prepare a data dictionary like this. If you do like this, you will be perfectly set to the Salesforce business analyst roles. Okay. in progress. Okay. Let me make this column as a highlighted and freeze it. Where is freeze option? Here. Freeze top row. So when I scroll it, the columns will be sustained like it. Got it? So deployment not yet started. This is also not yet started. Still, I never started it, right? This is one of the requirement. Let's try to create this one. We got the requirement and I accepted it. Okay. And it's a story pointer is 3 because very simple we can create it. Very fastly we can create it. And that it is a high priority. So I have to start it today. Ready? All of you ready? Have you created your data dictionaries?
Yes, sir.
You created your data dictionaries. Very good. Now, first I will try to create in the classic, then I will come to the lightning experience. Understand, navigation is a little bit tough here because there might be chances to forget, but be ready. See, whatever the stuff you want to be customized, Salesforce has given a platform for you. That platform is nothing but a force.com platform because these are the applications are there. For my Chrome 10, I'm not using these applications. Remember what I'm trying to say. For Chrome 10, I'm not using these applications. So I would like to create my own application. So if you want to create your own application, means Salesforce has given a platform for you. That platform is nothing but a force.com. Just click on this. Now I'm on the force.com homepage. You want to create application, right? Scroll down. Is this related to the admin activities, right? Development activities. So admin related development activity. First time we are coming to the build section. Build means development part. In the build, here you have an option called create. Here you have an option called apps. See, there are many applications out there. See, these are the apps, all tabs, app launcher, community, content, marketing, sales, service. You're seeing these applications here only, right? Sales, service, see Salesforce charter, content, community, all tabs. These are the applications only, right here. So how I navigated again, one more time. So just click on the setup first. When you click on setup, right? You will launch onto the force.com homepage and the scroll down at the bottom here, you can see the build section. And at the build section, you have a create option. And the create option, you can see the apps. These are the applications already given by the Salesforce. So we can call it as a standard applications. If already given by the Salesforce, we can call it as a standard applications. Two options are there, quick start and new. I only recommend for a new. Quick start means in a single screen, you can develop everything. But for the time being, just work on this new. We'll go to the quick start. Wait for the time being. So just click on the new. See how many types of applications are there? Custom app and console app. So as per the business requirement, they said which app they have to create. See here what they are saying. Visible? They are saying custom application. I'm going to show you the difference between these two in the next 10 minutes. So meanwhile, just follow the steps that what I'm trying to do. Custom application.
Already available applications for a standard application.
Yes.
These are again two, like custom application.
Yeah. While you're trying to create your own applications, there are two types, custom application and console application. Clicking on next, how many steps are there? 5 steps are there. Here it is asking label name, API name, and the description. So I'm just giving here SMB sales app. Which app? SMB sales app. See, this API name must not contain any spaces. So that's why it took double underscore. Okay. This app name is nothing but API name. Okay, this API name must be unique. And it is asking description. So you can just mention What is the user story? User story -002. And this sprint belongs to the first sprint, sprint 1. And that means you will get a clarity. This is related to the sprint 1. And this is nothing but a user story. So that people will get clarity. They'll check in the data dictionary about the information. Okay. So I'm just giving something information by using this app. Okay. Sales reps can generate business on top of customers, right? On top of customers. So this is a description I have been given. Ready? Click on next. So it is asking for a logo. Okay, I will change this logo later, not today, because we have to perform some additional steps. Okay, by inserting the image in the document, something. Okay, wait for the time being. I will create some separate user story to change the logo, this logo. Okay, to change this logo, I will create a separate user story. So for time being, just click on the next. It is asking tabs. See, for this sales app, these are the tabs, right? Do we have any user story for making any tabs? Till not yet. So just make some few tabs. Okay, for time being. Later I will create a user story to make some tabs here. See, I'm adding tabs, right? Lead, contacts I added. Opportunities I'm adding, right? Product also I am going to be add, right? So these are the tabs I have been added for time being. I'm going to add more tabs also. We will get I'm going to add our own tabs also. Wait for the time being. And this is a default tab, is a home tab. Click on next. Now, what is this space? This is very, very important. What is this space indicates to everyone? This is a question. See this. Assigned to a profile. That means yesterday we have seen it, right? You consider this red one is a profile, right? And you consider this black one is nothing but a application. And this is nothing but a profile. While you are developing your application, you are going access to this profile, isn't it or not? Now, who is going to use this profile? Sales rep. Who has access of this profile? Sales rep end user. So he can able to access application or not. This step is nothing but, yes, profile access to the user. This step is nothing but profile access to the user. So as per the user story, they give access to the sales rep. Sales rep. Okay. Keep this screen aside. Okay, keep this screen aside. Let me see. Click on control button. Click on setup. A new tab will be open. I would like to go and see the user, whether we have the user or not. So as per the yesterday's requirement, we already have the user, sales rep user. Sales rep user, end user, sales rep user is using which profile? Sales agent profile. Now come to the screen one. Okay, come to the screen one. Give access to the which profile? This one. Ready? I just given. And it is asking default. Default means whenever the sales rep has been logged in, this application will be launched automatically, defaultly. And I'm also giving access to the system administrator. System administrator means for me. I also want to view it, right? And I'm not giving as a default here. Ready? This is the last step, right? We completed all the steps, 5 steps. How many steps? 5 steps. Last step is a profile access. Ready? First time I have created my own application inside a Salesforce very simply, and here you can see your application. Is this your application or not? How fastly I have been created? Just click on this sales app. See this SMB sales application I have been created. Okay, and it has access to the system administrator as well, and he can see his own tabs. Now he can able to create the records by using this application and the tabs. Easy or difficult? Very easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let me do the unit testing for this. If you observe this user story, the unit testing is give access to the sales rep. So definitely I have to log into the sales rep and I have to check this one. This is the username for a sales rep. Come here. Let me open in an incognito window. Login.salesforce. Paste it. Capital PASS at 123. Login. Right? He can see this application or not? Who is this guy? End user. End user is able to see this application, SMB sales app. SMB sales app. And he's able to access these tabs also. Fine? Is done?
Sir, we give
Yes.
default access to the user, right? Whenever he
Yeah.
opens directly, he can go to
Yesterday,
the sales.
Yeah. Yesterday, I make this sales app as a logged in. I mean, this service app as a directly login. I gave this one actually yesterday. When I launched this one, when I launched this user, I made this service as a launched app. So that is the reason it takes service. But from today onwards, it will take SMB sales app as a by default launch application. Good observation. Good observation. Yeah. So now is unit testing done? Pakka 100%? Okay. Read the user story again. Everyone has to read the user story. See the acceptance criteria. Everything is done.
We need to check in Lightning also. I think we done
Exactly.
Classic.
We need to check in the Lightning experience also. Right? Classic is working fine. What about Lightning experience? Okay. First, I will go to the system administrator. Switch to the Lightning experience. Ready? In app launcher. Okay, you're trying to see here. Click on this. Array, I cannot see my app. Okay. Click on view all. Okay. Is my app is there? No, right? Yesterday we created a profile in Classic. I can see it into the Lightning experience. I created yesterday profile in Lightning experience. I can see it into the Classic. Reverse also is fine. User is also the same. Records are also the same. Except profiles. Everything. Either you create in the lower version, it will by default come to the higher version. You created in the higher version, it will come to the lower version. Except applications. I said this thing in the first session also. Right? For applications, it is different. Rest of the things, everything is common. You develop in Classic, it can be visible in Lightning experience. You develop in Lightning experience, it can be visible in Classic, except applications. Right? So I developed application in the lower version. It is not visible here. Let us say, for example, to everyone, understand. In 2014, 15, at that time, this Lightning experience came to the picture. My Chrome 10 project is there from the 2010 onwards. 2010 means classic only, right? I have developed application inside a classic. Now new feature came into the lightning experience. My application is not visible here. Do I need to create a new application or do I need to upgrade the existing application? Upgrading the existing application. Okay. Now, I'm in a lightning experience, right? You know, if you want to go to the force.com, you'll click on the setup. Ready? Here you can see the apps. Here you can see the app manager. Navigation is something different. There setup, build, create apps. Here directly apps, app manager. See, these are the applications that what we are having inside a Salesforce. If you see, for every application, there is an app type. Classic, lightning. The classic means it only visible inside a classic like that. Okay. Here, there is no visible in lightning, there is no check mark. That means it won't, this application won't visible in the lightning like that. Okay, anyway, where is our application? Here is our application, right? I developed inside a classic. Is it visible inside a lightning experience? No. No. Now you just click on this option. Here there is an option called upgrade. Or we can do one more thing also. Just click on edit. Just click on edit. Just click on edit. So these are the certain information, right? You have been given. Scroll a little bit up down. What is this option? Showing lightning experience. Just click this option. Save. Ready? Now what you're trying to do? This is the application which is developed inside a classic. But it also can be visible in the lightning experience. See here, visible in lightning experience, we have been checked. That means 100% it is going to be visible in the lightning experience. Let me check, refresh this screen. I never upgraded it. What I have been done, I just make it as a visible in the lightning experience. I'll tell you what is upgrade option. Click here. Here the application. Ready? You understood what is the meaning of visible in lightning experience? The classic app only. It is not developed in lightning. It is a classic app. I just given an option to visible in the lightning experience. So Salesforce has taken care to visible certain things inside a lightning experience part. Clear? Now, okay. Now come here. Again, go to the app manager. I will try to add one more tab here in the lightning experience. Understand, this is very, very important. This is our app, right? Click on edit, right? And I'm trying to add one more tab. I just make it as a cases. When application has been created, it is visible in classic and lightning. After visibling, I'm just adding a one more tab. In a case, tab name is a cases. Click on save. It saved successfully. Will it be visible here, the cases? Cases. Let me check with the end user. Going to the end user, clicking on lightning experience part. Launch that application. View all. SMB sales app. See, cases came. Now, when I switch back to the classic, can I see the cases? Yes, because it is a single app, which is visible in the both classic and lightning experience. See, I can see here. See. I just developed an application. Okay. It can be visible in classic LEX. It can be visible in classic and lightning experience. But originally it is developed where? It's a classic app. Right? Okay. Let me show you gaining more knowledge. Okay, gaining more knowledge. Okay, gaining more knowledge. User story has been completed. No problem at all. User story has been completed. But we need to gain some more knowledge. Now tell me how to create applications in Classic. We follow the same options that what we have done in exactly 5 minutes back. And just creating a new. Again, custom app only. POC. POC means proof of concept. Dummy app it is. Right? Next. Next. Giving access, home, account. Contacts. Only 3 tabs. For time being, giving access to the system administrator. Save. Will end user see this POC app? No, he cannot see. But this guy can see this app. When I launch this app, I can see these 3 tabs when I launch this one. Okay, till here good. Right now, I just created POC app. In Classic. Right? It is visible in Classic as for time being. Will it visible in LEX? Let me check. Same step. What I'm doing previously, I'm doing the same steps now. See, that POC app is not available. Now what to do? You'll go to App Manager. Correct. You'll go to App Manager. How? By just clicking on Setup. Same steps. Again, I'm repeating. App Manager. Same step. This is a POC app, right? Ignore. Which app it is a Classic?
Classic.
Classic. Previously, we have clicked on edit and we make this visible in a lightning experience. Instead of that,
Upgrade.
I will go with the upgrade. What happens in the upgrade means, when you click on the upgrade, what happens means, again, new app will be created. See, this one very important. Again, one more new app will be created. POC app. This is for LEX. You can see here like this also. Lightning it will come. Underscore lightning it will come. This is only visible in LEX. Got it? That means when you click on upgrade option, what happens? A new application, by default, a new application automatically created by the system, and it can be visible in the lightning experience. What are the tabs are there? The tabs are available here. Exactly a replica of the classic will be come into the lightning experience, but two different tabs, right? Now, here I added a cases tab. Will it be come here cases? No. Why? Because now two are independent. I added here one more opportunity tab. It won't come here. You understood why? Because, yes, because Salesforce has cloned this application to a lightning experience. Two different tabs came. There is no dependency on that. Upgrade means again new lightning application will come. Visible means same classic app only, it can be visible in the lightning experience. If you do any changes in the lightning experience, it can be reflected back onto the classic. If you do any changes inside a classic, it can be reflected back onto the again lightning experience. But if you upgrade the application to individual applications, there is no dependency. Okay, you do any changes here, it won't reflect here. You do any changes here, it won't reflect here. Why? Because both are two different apps. You got clarity? What is the meaning of visible in lightning and upgrade option? Okay. This is very sensitive point actually. Now come here, you'll clearly observe. This is our POC app, right? POC app, it is a classic app. Come here, click on upgrade. See, what is this developer name? It is coming by the end, lightning. You can remove this one, no problem. But this one you cannot remove. Upgrade. See, again, a new app has been created. Do you believe me or not? Yes, it is a lightning app. It is a classic app. But when you make this as a visible, no new app has been created. Same app only has been visible in both environments. Okay, that is a major difference you have to be observed. Most askable interview question. That's why I'm spending this much of time. Okay, now you come here. Now I can see this app. Right? Now I can see this app. Now, let me add a tab here. Already 3 tabs are there. Let me add one more item. I'm adding item in the lightning experience part. Click on all. I'm adding cases. Save. See, I can see the cases tab here. Now go back to the classic. Switching back to the classic. When you switch back to the classic app will, lightning app will never come. See, here there is no cases. That means you got a clarity. It is both are different applications. Both are different applications. Majorly, people in the industry, they will click on the visible in a lightning experience. At what time they will go to the upgrade option means they don't want to maintain classic. They want to maintain only the lightning experience part. From today onwards, we are going to work only on the lightning part. We will never touch down the classic means. In that cases, definitely they are going to use the upgrade option. Okay. Or else there is another use case. my customers, I mean, my end users are using Lightning Experience and the Classic. Both are using. I want to be maintained both. In that cases, simply you'll check on the visible, that checkbox visible in the Lightning, right? Everyone is clear. Okay. So far, I have created application inside a Classic, and I have been make it visible in the Lightning Experience. And at the same time, I have been upgraded into the Lightning Experience. Now, let me try to create application inside a Lightning Experience, right? Let us see that application will come back to the Classic or not. Following everyone?
Yes,
Online
sir.
people? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, going back to the Lightning Experience part, something interesting will be found here. Ready? How do you create app? In Lightning Experience, we have App Manager. I'm in a Lightning Experience. You can type here App Manager or directly go to the apps. Anything is fine. Here you can see App Manager. Ready? Pakka? Here you can see a button called New Lightning app. Lightning is the upgraded version. Classic is the old version. Now, when you click on New Lightning app, cancel, okay, confirm, unsave it. See, these are the applications. Here you can see. Okay. Here you can see a new Lightning app. Click on this. Here app details and branding. Let me give app detail. So I'm just giving app detail as like this. This is also POC because user story has been completed. I'm just giving the additional knowledge to you, right? So I'll just give something like SMB, okay, interaction app, okay, SMB interaction app. POC app, ignore it. Okay. If you want to upload any image, you just click on this. You can upload your image. Very simply, you can do it. Okay. Do I have any image on desktop? No. Tomorrow I'll maintain the images and I can give it to you. Okay. And it is asking the color. Which color kind of application you want? This is the color I have been chosen. Clear? Like this, it will show in the app launcher. Okay. So now you just, there's some steps are there. App options. Okay. Utility items, navigation items, something. Click on next. See here, navigation style. Standard navigation means custom app. Till today, you have been worked on the standard navigations. Standard navigations means clicking on the tabs. One tab has been overridden with another tab. Same, regular activity. Console app is console navigation, something different. We'll show you. Wait for the time being. And this application is supported for desktop and phone. But Classic app is only for desktop browser, not for phone. Okay. So I will explain you about the service setup, not today. We need some more time, maturity on that. So setup, we need it. Setup means going to the force.com. And app personalizer settings, disable end user personalized settings for navigation items in this app. That means app will have some tabs, right? He can personalize it, his own. If you don't want to do that, you just click on this option. He cannot do it. Disable temporary tabs for the outside of this app. Temporary tabs. That means some tabs will be added onto the main menu. Some tabs will be in the plus mark. All tabs. Okay, you can add it from over there. Okay, if you want to be disable that option temporarily also, you can choose this option. Now, utility items. What do you mean by utility item? What do you mean by utility items means? End user will quickly perform the actions. He cannot go here and there. Okay, so you can make phone calls. Okay, sending of an emails. Some of the actions, there are default actions are there. You can make those actions available here. That is a utility action. So if you have any utilities, you can add that utilities. There here you can see. Okay, so we have a specific user story to deal with the utilities. When you are working on the macros in the case management, at that time I can add this utility item onto the app. For the time being, I just want to enable only one option, rich text, just an optional. I'm just, I'll write something here. Just wrote something. What is this? Available item, tabs. So I can select account, add it, right? So I can select contacts, add it, like this. Lead, select, add it. I want to authorize this one. Select this one, go up, right? I just make some authorization as well. Click on next. And finally, this is what? Profile level access, user access. So I'm giving access for the time being for system administrator only, not for our end users, because these are the POC app, they don't require. Now save and finish. Now where I have been created this application completely in the Lightning experience. POC app, not POC. What is that? SMB, something I have created. SMB, here is this.
24 numbers.
Here, 23. SMB interaction app. This is straightforwardly Lightning. So come here. First time I have created application in the Lightning experience and I'm launching it. Right? This is my application. This is my exactly utility bar. When I click on this, see something information has been written here. Right? This is what. But anyway, it will come in the next coming sessions also. So this is the app. You just concentrate. I just created application inside a Lightning experience. Now my question is, the app which I developed in the Lightning experience, will it be visible in the Classic or not?
Yes. Okay.
No.
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 By giving access, we can see it.
Higher version application won't be downgraded to the lower version. This is only for application. That's what I said. Only for applications. You develop object in Lightning experience, that object can be visible in Classic. You develop field in the Lightning experience, it can be visible in Classic. You develop application in the Lightning experience, it won't be visible in the Classic. Got it? It won't be visible inside a Classic. See, I don't have it. So this is the only option that Salesforce has stopped. Why? Because they don't want to downgrade that application into the. Why? Because that application has a utility bar. Some more options I have been created, image I have been created, colors I have been created, right? I put my own color. That won't downgrade into the lower environment, right? So that could be the problem. So that is why Salesforce has been stopped. Because in a Lightning experience, we can add more customizations. Okay, this is the only part you have to be understand. If I develop applications at a Classic, it can be visible in Lightning experience by either by enabling that checkbox or upgrading that application. If I develop applications at a Lightning experience, it never must, it won't come back into the lower version of a Classic. It only works in the Lightning experience part. Clear? This is only for a custom applications. We have created only the custom applications so far. Okay.
Oh.
Fine. Now I got one more user story. Why? Because I developed SMB sales application and it is also accessed by the sales department people and they are using it. Okay. Now I want to develop the customer care portal, right? Customer care portal I have to. First we'll do it in the Classic. Setup. Right? Where you will go? Under build section, create option, click on apps. Select new app. If you select quick start app, by default, it tries to create a custom application only. If you want to create a console app, it won't work. So click on the new button. I recommend only new button. Now you're choosing console app. Okay. Before clicking on this console app, okay, I would like to show you one more thing. Let us say I launched our application SMB sales app. Okay. There are some cases are there. Click on the cases. Click on all opened cases. These are all opened cases, right? I opened one case. See, the page has been overridden or not. I'm not clicking on the control button. The page has been overridden or not, right? I want to deal with another case also at a time. Again, going back, clicking on the back button. Then what I have done, I click on the control button. I open these two cases. Okay. Now two cases are in the different tabs. I have to go to this case and I'm looking here and I want to see this account contact details. I forgot to click on control button and I click on this. What happened? It override. Okay. Again, I click on the back button, right? Now I navigated to the case. Now I want to open this contact details. Again, I click on the control button. Now I'm clicking on the control button and clicking on this. Where it open? Next tab. The same case, I'm working parallelly. I want to open this contact. I opened. I want to open this account. I opened. Where those are opening? In the different tabs. Now the account has been opened here. Unfortunately, we don't know at what time, where it is opening. But my account tab has opened here. My case is here. This contact is somewhere else. Or it is in the another window. The contact in the another window. I'm missing something, right? Right? As an agent, many cases will coming into the picture. And I have to work on the cases parallelly, very fastly and parallelly. If dealing cases in the sales app, this is the problem actually, right? Screen is overriding. The digital details are opening the different tabs somewhere and some windows. I'm missing some sync up. That means there might be a chances in losing the productivity. Okay. Even though if I make a full concentration, if I go there and again I come back, definitely I will forget. Right? So this is the problem actually in a sales app what we are facing. So that is the reason in the sales app, we will remove the cases. Now let us see, for that reason, Salesforce has given one more type of application to deal the cases in a product manner. So that different type of application is nothing but a console app. Console app will provide a solution. Let us see how the solution has been provided. I'm closing all this stuff. I will never click on control button. Once I created this console app, I will never click on the control button. Okay, I'll use only the single clicks. You see the difference. Just click on the console app, click on next, giving SMB service console app. Customer console app. This is the user story. We have user story. No user story. Let me create the user story. User story 003. As a CRM product owner, I want an SMB service customer console app, okay, in Salesforce org, so that my service agents, okay, will work on cases to support our customers. This is the requirement we have got it. Acceptance criteria. Okay. Create console app. Make the name as like this. Okay. Right. Give access to service agents. Generally, in real time, we have a different licenses. We will make one user as a sales user, one user as a service user. But here, the same user behave like a sales agent also. Okay. See, optional. If no sense available, make sales rep as a service agent by enabling service user checkbox on user record. User record beda oka checkbox untundi service user and service user and adi check cheyamantunnadu. Adi check cheste vaadu dual role play chestadanta. Okay. This is optional. Why I said optional? If you don't have a license, use this one. If you have a license, okay, no problem. Must be visible in both classic and LEX. Right? The same story point I'm giving, 3-pointer user story. Ready? You understood everyone? The requirement?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now go back. I just given this is belongs to the user story 003 and sprint 1. Okay. Customer care app to deal cases. I just given like this. Click on next. Image is asking. Click on next. This is very, very important. See the screen. See, in custom applications, tabs will come side by side. In service applications, console application, tabs will come one by one in a drop down. One by one in a drop down. So majorly we deal with the cases. I'll add accounts also. Okay. Here you have a concept of primary tab and sub tab. Primary tab and sub tab. Remember, primary tab, cases, primary tab. Okay. I will show you what is primary tab. Wait for the 1 minute. Okay. Now click on next. What it is asking? Profile. So we are going to give access to the user. I don't have a license. I'm clicking on control button. I opened all users. So for the time being, I don't have a license. So I want to make this user as a service rep also. So here you have this checkbox. What is this checkbox? Service Cloud user. What is that? Oh, control. 1 second. Control C, Control V. By enabling the Service Cloud user checkbox. Right? Ready? And you are giving access to the service agent. This is a profile. So come here, give access to system administrator and as well as a sales agent and click on save. Once you saved it, now go to the end user and make this guy as a service cloud user. Then only he can see that application. Okay. Still, I never saved it. Okay. Let us wait. Now, application has been created. Which application has been created? SMB console application has been created. Let me launch it. This one, right? When you launch it, it by default going to the Lightning UI only. See, now I'm not clicking on the control button, right? I just click on this tab, click on this cases. Now I'm on the cases screen. Here I can see many cases. I'm not clicking on control button. I'm just clicking on this link. See, a case has been opened on the tab. Now again, I'll go here, click here. It is not opening on the browser tabs. I am on the single browser. I'm on the single tab, which is related to the browser. They're opening in the primary tabs. They're opening in the primary tabs. Now I'm dealing with this one. Right? Now I'm dealing with this case. I want to view this customer information, but I'm not clicking on control button. I'm just clicking on this link. It opens in a subtab. I want to check this account details. Click on this. It opens in the subtabs. Primary tab, subtabs. Are you getting the point? When I'm dealing with this case, this case information related account details and contact details and digital details are available here in the same screen. That is the beauty. Now, no confusion here. But when I go here, when I select this option again into the another case, again, when I click, those details are available in the subtabs. How beautiful it is. So when I'm dealing this case related information only available here. I did not to go into the another browsers, tabs, or like this. I don't require. Got the clarity what I'm trying to say? Did you observe the certain things? Okay. It provides much clarity to me. When I'm working on 1002 case, that case information is available in the primary tabs and subtabs onto the main tab only, main browser tab only. So when I click on this here itself, right? So that is the beauty in the console apps. Console apps are by default Lightning related. You develop this console app inside a classic or a Lightning experience, no matter, it will come. Now come back. Switch to the Lightning experience. By default, you can see this console app because these console apps are majorly developed on the Lightning experience. SMB, right? I never upgraded it. I never make it to an enable, right? It's by default will come into the picture here. You can see the same screen. Same screen. See, already I have been opened previously, right? It remembered and it opened. Clear? It gives a more productivity, right? When compared to that dealing cases inside a sales app. So that is the reason we have created two applications. To make a good productivity for the case management related stuff, we have created one more separate application. We have split it. Now let me check whether end user can see this app or not, right? Refresh the screen. He's unable to see. Even though I given access to the profile, if you remember, I given access to the sales agent profile. He's unable to view. Okay, go to the Lightning experience. See, he's unable to view. The reason is this one, third step, optional. If user has no, if no user licenses are available, make sales rep as a service agent by enabling the service cloud user checkbox on the user record. We enabled it or not? No. Go back to the administrator. This is the end user, what we have been opened. We have to select this checkbox. Now, this is a user record. Click on save. Now, this sales rep can act like a service rep also. This sales rep can act like a service rep also. How? Because you have to make this user as a service cloud user as well. Now, when you come here, you refresh the screen. You got it or not? SMB, service, customer, console app. You understood? Now our user is making a dual role. Okay. See, he can see. Now he can access the cases. He can deal the cases. Yeah. You understood? Custom app, console app, differences. Okay. Console app, only single screen. Major difference is console app is only single screen, having primary tab and sub tab. Custom apps, no single screen. It will be open in a different tabs. Okay. Navigation is also something different. If you create console app, it is by default visible in both. If you create custom app, it won't by default visible in both. We have to explicitly enable it into the Lightning experience part if you develop it from the classic. Clear? So these are the differences that what we have been observed. So majorly console apps are used to deal with majorly console apps. Why cannot we use Salesforce platform licenses for the licensing? I'll come to that point later, not today. We have a specific use case to deal with the Salesforce platform license. We have a platform license users also there. Those are also similar to the Salesforce licenses. But wait for the time being. There is a special use case and special interesting things are there. Okay, we'll come to that point. But it's a nice question. Okay, so I will catch this question. I will keep it here. Okay, I can put this question in a drive because this is a nice question where I have to be deal when a platform license. At that time, I should not forget this one. So I will register this question. Where is our drive? Here it is. Because we don't have a maturity to understand the difference between the user licenses and platform licenses. I have to go with the one specific use case. Okay. So I just make it as a question to be deal. So whenever we get into that topic, I can be explained like that. Good observation. Now, we came to know how the applications are working. Okay. So please complete these 2 user stories today. Why I put in progress? Tell me. Because deployment is not yet done. Once the deployment is done, I can make this as a I can make this as a completed. Okay. I'll show you the deployments also. Multiple ways of deployments are there. Chain sets are there. Some of the tools we'll use, third-party tools we'll use. Workbench is there. I will show you. Okay. We have
Sir,
that option.
I have small doubt actually.
Yeah.
As you have said, like we have console app and custom app, right?
Yes.
So why how the people will get choose by the which app they want to know that custom app or a console app, like?
Good question. So the question is, so we have two types of applications. How do we know whether to go with a custom app or a console app? Simple, straight thing. If the application want to deal with cases, go with a console. That's it. Okay. For your question, answer is simple.
Okay, sir.
For only cases, we'll go for a console apps, customer care support, not for all the other things. Okay. In industry, they'll only deal service console related stuff only for a dealing with the case management related stuff. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, that is the only what we can say. Again, Kondaguttu. You know, right, Telugu?
Yes.
Yeah. In lightning experience, come back to the lightning experience. You try to create. Where we'll go? App manager. Choose this option. Here you can see. Once you give the details here, let us say POC console app, LEX, something you give, POC. You choose any color, whatever you want. Okay. Click on next. Here you can make it as a console navigation. Clear? This is the custom application. This is the console navigation. So now you can see the console related stuff. I'm using the service setup. I will explain about this service setup later, not today. When you're working on case management, I'm going to deal about this service setup. And you're aware of these utilities. Let me add one utility. Feed item. It is asking workspace tab and subtabs. Yeah, primary tab and subtab, same. Assignment. System administrator. Same. Whatever we have done in a classic, we are doing the same thing inside a lightning experience part. Come back. So you also try to create as much as apps so that you can see those certain things. So like this, you can see cases. See, these are the different types of cases, right? They're enabling here. Related informations. So like this, you will be on the same screen only. You will be on the same screen only. So generally, if you want to develop such kind of an activities in the real time, other than the Salesforce, Java or .NET, you have to develop these screens. It took so much of time, right? But here, fraction of seconds, because Salesforce has already readily available solutions. We just inherit those solutions to our business needs so that we can create such kind of an options here very easily. Getting the point? So today we have been discussed with the use cases called as applications. So tomorrow we are going to extend our application, right? We know campaigns, leads, accounts, contacts, and opportunity. But my project has some other objects also, right? Okay. Tomorrow is a very interesting thing. Okay. Tomorrow is a very much interesting thing that you have to be follow. I'm going to introduce some other tabs. I'm going to introduce some other more business functionalities, right? Some other more business functionalities. I'm going to draw some flow diagram tomorrow. Flow diagram, project related flow diagram. Based on that project related flow diagram only, I'm going to create the use cases and I'm going to do it practically, and you have to do that practically in your org, and I'm going to be review it. Okay. So today interview question is, what is the difference between console app and custom app? This is the most askable interview question. What is application? This is also most askable interview question. So this is what I would like to deliver today. Watch this video one more time for a better clarity purpose and try to make, okay. So once you finish these use cases, go and research more. Okay. All right. If you don't have any questions, we can wind up this session.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. We'll catch up tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. Interesting thing tomorrow. Okay. Be ready. Thank you.